My brain is now spoiled.
Girdling with his own riff, you know what I mean? Nobody make fun of me, I'm having a rough month.
And with that, I think we just pulled off a perfect episode.
And then let's clap in 3, 2, 1. Good enough.
Welcome to the Acquired Taste Podcast.
Holy fuck.
Off to a good start.
I didn't even get the King Palm out of my mouth.
Oh, God. Hey, brought to you by.
Before he said that. That's, all right. I'm figure
And I'm
eight.
Young Ned. Joining us is...
I'm Andrew.
I'm Andrew. Oh.
No, I'm Andrew.
Welcome to Acquired Taste. I
think we made it.
It's
That
us
was a good
again.
landing.
Yeah. It's... We can't discuss the intro every episode now. We can't always be like, should we be doing this? Welcome to episode 27 of Acquired Taste. Not just Acquired Taste. This is our 27th episode, our 7th episode of season 2. How are you boys doing?
Fantastic.
I'm doing
good. How you doing?
particularly good.
Pretty good. We're recording this on a different day than usual. So, we're recording this the day it's coming out. So no reason to fret whatsoever. Totally normal. Everything's...
Yeah, which we all know what day
We
it
swear
is
we're not
today.
lying.
It is the 23rd
Yep,
today. It is the 23rd, probably.
it's probably the 23rd. It is. Yeah, it's January 23rd
It's
today.
It's Thursday, January 23rd.
Wow, look at that.
How are you doing on this beautiful Thursday, Ned?
Fantastic. I'm excited.
Well, that's good because we're going to learn what's going on in the world of hip hop and music today. Coda B, how's the world doing?
Today in hip hop history.
Oh,
January,
we're not at the news. I'm still
January 23rd.
my bad.
XXX Tentacion was born 1998.
Happy birthday.
RP
Happy heavenly birthday.
and happy birthday. Hit Boy confirmed signed with Interscope Records 2023 this day.
Who?
Hit Boy.
Producer, right?
Yeah, he's a producer.
Oh.
He's a boy who makes hits. That's all you need to know.
All right.
I think that either that it says 2013 and you misread it, or I miswrote it because it was 2013.
You wrote 2023, so I
was just
definitely
gonna say
that's
it, yeah.
that's your bad, bud.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I corrected it now.
Here's this. Here, take this. It's an L. You mind holding it?
Oh, fuck.
Thanks.
Just reading what we see.
In the news.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot on this today in hip hop. I had to dig deep to find those two. I'm pretty sure.
You did good, man. You did good. TikTok is gone, but this is it's back.
Oh, it's back.
It's back.
CapCut's still
and
gone.
It's back.
CapCut's gone. Is it like temporarily back, or is it?
He gave it 75 days this morning. He said, "Let's ban all transgenders. Let's leave TikTok." Actually, I've changed my mind about TikTok.
Remember when Elon Musk gave us a quick Zen Heil real quick?
Yeah, that was
3
wild.
times in a row.
That
What
was,
the fuck
what
is
the
happening?
fuck is happening? We
Dude.
are in the darkest time. This is not a political podcast, but holy fuck.
Yeah, ain't that
like,
crazy?
Objectively, whatever side you're on, what
Yeah,
is happening?
saluting Hitler at the inauguration is insane.
That's
just casual.
objectively bad.
I do just want to say, personally, like after an event happens that stresses my whole body out, is when I listen to a lot of podcasts to not have to think about all of that. And I like to think we're probably that space for somebody. Somebody looks forward to their Thursday drive to work or lay down or whatever it is to not think about that kind of stuff. But we're here. It's going to be a rough 4 years. Reach out to us if you're going through it. Let us know what we can talk about or do or add or supplement. That'll make your year better because we'd love to be a part of that. That's the point of this. No more talk of that. I'll let you guys know when the Nazis get closer to us. We can talk about it more, or if one starts rapping. In the meantime, what else do we have in the news?
Unless one drops a
Oh,
fire
hold
album.
on. We can talk about the Roseanne Barr, Tom
I
McDonald
was gonna say, I
song.
was trying to think of his fucking name, and I was like, isn't there already one rapping? I couldn't think of his name. Yeah.
He just dropped his new single with Roseanne Barr, where she says a homophobic slur 7 times in a row, like just over and over again, like an ad lib over a drum beat. She said, "Fuck you, Eminem. I'm Roseanne." And she said they're trying to turn Henry into Jill, something like that.
There's probably no
That's
rapper
great.
that I despise more than Tom
Oh,
McDonald.
he's horrible.
He will do anything for attention.
Do you know
and he
why?
whines about fucking everything. He's like such a fucking bitch.
Can I share you guys a fun fact? A
Sure,
fun
yeah.
fish lore fact?
Oh God.
I don't see any Tom McDonald stuff on Facebook, and neither does Swiggle, because he blocked us.
That's wild.
I am blocked by Tom McDonald on Facebook.
That's how you know you're doing something right. If Tom McDonald blocks you, you're doing good.
Swiggle tagged me in one of his videos and was like, "Bro, look at this fucking joke." And I commented something slick back, and bro got so mad at us and argued with us for like 30. I couldn't stop. I was like, bro's more famous than me. I'm gonna argue with you. You're garbage. You're dog shit, and I don't care what you think of me. I went in on him, and he was like, typical lib. Yeah, but he blocked us, so I haven't seen his stuff other than when someone else posts, "Hey, he wore a clan hat in the new video," or "Hey, Roseanne Barr from Roseanne."
Oh, you mean Ben Shapiro?
I forgot about that.
That shit.
That Ben
like,
Shapiro song was better.
I feel like
It was better than the
he
Roseanne.
used to
Oh,
be
no.
like more like just he would like switch sides.
So did everybody else. So did Mark Zuckerberg. Look where we're at now.
He would like do absolutely anything
Thanks,
and
Mark.
like whatever topic was most like hot. He's just like, I'm gonna rap about this. Gets so much attention, and he just sounds like a whiny bitch no matter what he does.
One more direct thing to our audience. Maybe I'll add a poll to the YouTube and Spotify. I truly believe we are about to have a shift in social media over the next 4 years due to a lot of this stuff going on. I already see people inviting me to Red Note. I made a lemonade yesterday. I think a lot of people are going to become uncomfortable places, and they're going to leave those apps. And I think the demographics on each app are about to shift, and some of them may go away. I mean, it's a 75-day thing on TikTok. I don't know that it's worth for ByteDance to sell it to America just to keep it here. They have the whole rest of the fucking world. I bet you could take the United States out of their user base, and it would still be close to the most used app in the world. So
Yeah, probably.
that being said, if there's a specific place you'd like to see our content or keep up with us, let me know, because I don't want to devote my whole life to posting on 46 social medias as they become a thing. But if all of our fans are on Lemonade, I will post the acquired taste stuff on Lemonade or Note or whatever the fuck. But I don't want to waste my time learning all of them. That's it.
Yeah.
That was my thing to the audience.
Round of applause.
I'll add it in post.
On a brighter note, no pun intended, Metro Boomin's yacht goes up in flames behind the strip club. That's kind of funny.
Holy shit.
Nobody got hurt. I don't think anyone got hurt. Nobody died. But what a funny headline.
Yeah, that's
It's unfortunate.
How did that happen? Do we know?
I think he's in LA.
Things happen, man.
Things that fucking.
I don't think it was spontaneous combustion.
I don't think it spontaneously combusted, and I don't think it was a meth lab explosion. Other than that, everything is up in the air.
Yeah, we've ruled those two things out so far.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't all the way. It's not 0% on either of those, but it is, I think, the lowest.
Drake dropped chart manipulation lawsuit for defamation lawsuit.
And then he dropped the defamation lawsuit today.
Wow.
Yesterday.
Oh, did he?
Couple days ago.
A couple days ago, because it's currently
Thursday.
July.
Yeah, so-
January 23rd. God
We got
damn.
this.
Yeah, so he did the first one, dropped it, did a defamation one, and then just dropped that now.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because I feel like if Kendrick really
Shut the
wanted
fuck
to,
up, bro.
he could also just sue for defamation. So it's just like, yeah, shut up.
Dude, he's becoming
could Dave
such
Free.
a goddamn crybaby. If he would have just like gone off social media for like a few months and then came back and was like, "Here's an album," like I feel like people kind of would have just been like, "All
I
right."
almost think once he lost, he should have just either continued responding until one of them actually got tired of it, or should have pretended it didn't happen. Just dropped an album, capitalized off your shit like Kendrick did. I don't know what that 100 gig bullshit was.
Yeah, I
Fucking
mean,
knows, man.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Nelly, and Soulja Boy face backlash for performing at Crypto Trump inauguration celebration. What?
That's
What
a
a headline.
headline. I was.
We're no longer in reality. We've
What
jumped
timeline
dimensions.
is this? I just remember that video of Snoop Dogg going, "Which one of you fuckers is performing for this guy Trump? I slapped the shit out of you. I slapped the fucking shit out of you" in 2016. And now,
Yeah, it seems like Snoop Dogg will kind of just do anything for money at this point, and will just switch up his values.
which is crazy because he has more than he ever has.
Yeah.
It's not like a guy from the sticks, the dirt, the mud is doing something because he has nothing. He's got it. Rick
I
Ross
mean,
too.
like,
Rick
he
Ross said
probably
fuck
should-
Donald Trump. So did Soulja Boy. I don't know about Nelly. He's from Tennessee or whatever.
We've performed with Soulja Boy. Does that mean we're one person of separation between the president? Is that what that
Don't
means? The
stop saying that. I
fisherman?
don't want to. I don't want to be affiliated with this podcast.
1 degree of separation.
My cousin met Obama because he was one of the first gay people to get married. I prefer that one
Yeah,
degree of separation.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
better, yeah.
No, I'm not saying it as. I'm just saying it as like, what the fuck?
What do we
is-
do?
What kind of world do we live in?
We
where
know a
this
guy
is-
who knows Trump.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Busta Rhymes.
Somebody get arrested in the fish. This is the next 4 years to do it.
I guess so.
I'm on it.
Reasonable crash out. Busta Rhymes turns himself over to the police after fight with assistant.
So
Alright.
I didn't get to do. I meant to go through, and normally I check the news again right before we start and update anything that has changed. I didn't for this one. That's why I keep correcting stuff. I didn't get to look into this one very much, so I don't know how much there is to it. But it definitely was one of the more interesting stories that I saw.
Yeah, I mean it's something that happened. He's trying to he's busting his assistants, I guess.
God damn it. Oh shit.
He should change his name to Bust Assistants.
It's a crazy bar. Unfortunately, a bar.
Speaking of assaults, Method Man accused of assaulting daughter's ex-boyfriend.
What a segue.
Reasonable.
Yeah, I mean this is just
I'm using this as a clip.
This-
My fucking guy said, "Speaking of assault,"
yeah, bro.
I
this
thought
is
he
the
was gonna
news.
make a salt pun, but no, he meant
Just
No, man, just pure more assaults back to back.
more violent crime.
Yeah.
Violence.
And then on an actual like good topic, Mac Miller album Balloonerism drops.
Did you guys
Drops.
listen?
I
Dude,
have
I
listened to
haven't.
it.
I've been waiting till like this weekend to listen. Well, not
It's-
this weekend. My days off to actually like fully listen to it.
Yeah, it's
Tomorrow,
pretty
right?
good. I like it. I feel like you can definitely tell how it's like recorded in that Faces era. Like it's just got a similar vibe to it, but at the same time, it's like there's a newness or like it sounds like it like could be brand new music.
As a true Mac Miller fan, how do you feel?
It like I like it. I mean, you know, I feel like I haven't had enough time to like really listen to it to know like what my favorite songs or standout songs are and stuff. But you know, it's
You feel
Similar-
respectful of his legacy, like it was ready to
Oh,
come
yeah.
out, didn't sound.
Yeah.
Because I think that X album and that last Pop Smoke album are like great examples of why not to do this.
well, even online, I feel like I've seen the general reception being like his estate is handling all of this the right way. Like, you know, it's stuff that Mac wanted out, but for one reason or another hadn't been released. And then just like the way they're doing it with like, there's a little like 25-ish, 30-minute short film that goes along with the album. That's pretty cool. I kind of like, I wasn't super tuned into it, but I did watch that. And yeah, I think they've done a good job and it's good music and yeah, you should check it out.
Are you wearing a beanie?
Yeah,
I
it kind of
am.
thro me off a little bit. You look like you're getting ready to like rob someone's house.
I swear to God, bro, he looks like someone that's like about to fuck with Macaulay Culkin.
I mean, like, maybe we could rush it
You're
up
just
because I do
cosplaying your favorite
have a
movie?
house to rob. This
This is his alibi that he was here.
He raced home. We We have to send it off the rails somewhere. We can't get through a whole segment.
Yeah, this can't be like a pure episode.
Yeah, what is that? Is that our news?
Yeah, that's it for the news. Next week we're going on to rankings, and this week we got top 5 one-hit wonder rappers.
Okay.
So this might hurt some people's feelings, or it might just be accurate, pure accuracy.
Excited to go first, and Coda was like, this guy has another song I can't, because I was excited to argue. I was trying to pick 5 where potentially you could be like, come on, bro.
I'm down for debate for sure.
I'm personally, for my list, going to count if there's an artist that had a couple of singles from a singular album that worked. I'm still counting that as a one-hit wonder.
Sure.
I don't care that you have 3 songs that went platinum. You're gone. My number 5 is Cisco. The Thong Song exists. He didn't do anything else outside of that. Shout out the Thong Song. I think it gets referenced in something once a year, or I hear it once a year for the entirety of my life. He's my number 5. My number 4 is Kyle. Y'all remember Kyle?
Super Duper Kyle?
Super Duper Kyle.
Super
That's a good
duper.
one.
What a... Okay.
He had a movie on Netflix, bro.
Swiggle hung out with him.
Really?
Yeah. My number 3 is Travie McCoy.
I don't know who that is. I'll be honest.
I Want to Be a Billionaire, so fucking bad guy that isn't Bruno Mars.
Oh. He just got washed by Bruno Mars.
It happens.
My number 2 is Designer.
Oh, that's a good one.
My
Yeah.
number 1 is Bob.
Bob.
B.O.B.
Bob.
That's my... You had 4 songs that I think are all diamond now. And then that was it. You fell off the face of the flat earth you claimed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he go
on.
crazy?
Yeah, lost his
Yeah.
goddamn mind.
He did. Yeah, he did.
That was weird.
He made potentially one of the worst songs I've ever heard of all time. You know what would be cool? We could do a supplemental where we just we all have to come up with a list of the 10 worst rap songs of all time, or the 10 best,
Ooh.
and like that's the whole episode. It's just us arguing about our lists.
That's fun.
That could be fun, yeah.
I'm down for that.
It would almost be. That might be one of those things where we get a graph and we all bring our top 10 lists and we have to make one that we agree on using the list we have.
Okay.
We'll call it rackets. Racketeering. Bracketeering.
That's a different thing.
Maybe we don't name it.
All right, that's my list. B.O.B. is the biggest one-hit wonder of all time, I think. You can't have 3 diamond songs and then... he didn't fill the Paris theater. Somebody tried to get me to pay $500 to open for him at a 180-person venue. You went on tour with Eminem, you fucking loser. All right. I'll beef with Bob, bro. Come at me.
Yeah, bro.
Beef
What the fuck? Don't
Beefing with
don't
Bob.
He exclaimed. He was like,
Okay.
Beefing
someone
with
else wanna
Bob
go
is going to be a
next?
new segment each week. You need to tell us one new thing you don't like about Bob.
We should
you know
have
what really grinds my gears?
Yeah, we should have a grinds my gears segment where we just beef.
we, we just wait for on this episode of who's gonna respond first.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, somebody else.
All right, I'll go. I was waiting for someone, but I'll go. Vanilla Ice.
Oh, great one. Honorable mention.
Yeah, Vanilla
I'm really
Ice.
looking right at him right when you said that. I'm looking at a picture of him.
Yeah, we know about your poster,
Yeah.
Ned.
Fuck.
I'm also gonna go Designer. I feel like that's a good. I have a fucking dude fell off the face of the earth.
You got signed by Kanye and then left the planet, and then jerked off on a plane 3 years later.
This one I saw, but it also I'm pretty sure bro just got locked up, but I mean it counts. Fetty Wap.
Oh, lol.
Yeah.
And then I Love McConan.
Damn.
He's a good guy, but
I hung out with him.
yeah, chill guy. But I
Yeah.
I don't think I know any of his songs other than the main one. Last one.
He's got the one with Lil Peep.
Who's it gonna be? You know what? Let's beef with Bob, bro.
B.O.B.
I'm stealing two of Fig's list because I don't. There's. Oh wait, no. Sorry, removing Bob. Soldier Boy.
Bro, we know him a little bit too.
Yeah. I'm going for it. Yeah, it was Soldier Boy. That's
what about
it
Rick and
was.
Morty?
I don't care.
What about Kiss Me Through the Phone?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he has a couple, but
But he was the first to insert first thing here.
yeah, I'm going Soldier Boy. Like you could, it's up for debate, I guess. But
Hey, Soldier Boy, I don't know this guy like that. Thank you. Would love to do it again. Me and Ned don't know that guy very much.
That's
I
fine.
don't really either, to be honest.
and that's okay, Soldier Boy. I'll box you.
Oh my God, I would pay so much money.
I'm boxing Soldier Boy.
To see that.
Next episode.
Fuck.
Tune in.
AI. All right, who's next?
I can go.
Hey, just don't shit on 4 people we know a little bit for your
No,
list.
I would be shocked if you know any of these people. I went more like including a song with it, like a specific song. But I have Ice Ice Baby with Vanilla Ice. I have the song Party Like a Rock Star. I think it's by the Shop Boys.
Fuck.
Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Baby Got Back, Sir Mix-a-Lot, and the song I Got 5 on it by Lunez.
We do know them.
We do know them.
You're number
Really?
1. We know 3 of those people. We know
Oh, God.
Spice One. We know fucking what's the other dude? Yuck Mouth.
Crazy.
Would we know them if they weren't one-hit wonders? That's the question.
We know all of them much better than we know Soldier Boy. I have one of their numbers in my phone.
Crazy.
He said I would be shocked.
Consider me shocked.
We're a tiny bit more famous than I think we are almost every other episode when we're like, hey, we have a story about that guy. Hey, Ned, try and not pick anyone we know. Like I just fucking said to Andrew.
Challenge impossible.
So I'd say probably my number. I kind of did the same thing too, where it's like a song with a group or whatever.
Bro, that's my cousin. I'm just kidding.
Jump Around, House of Pain. I love that.
Oh,
That's a
great
good one. I like that song.
Excellent song, but great. Yeah.
2 is probably Sir Mix-a-Lot. Baby Got Back.
Can you rap a little bit of Jump Around for us right now, Ned?
I came to drop bombs. I got more bottles. Shot more rhymes than a bottle's got sods. Whatever. I used to be able to rap it pretty good. I can't remember. I haven't heard it. Listen.
That was great.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a little
Killed it.
faith
Yeah,
in
thanks.
yourself.
That was awesome. All right.
Probably, honestly, Lil Jon. Turn down for what? That song was fun.
Lil Jon. Yeah.
I'd count that
I
as-
mean, he's just like
What else? I don't know any of his other songs. He's got stuff.
yeah, he's not even like a fucking rapper. He's just like
Yeah.
a DJ who's like said one thing on a song. That's a good one.
And then probably Ice Ice Baby. And then
Okay.
I don't know after that one.
By David Bowie.
Yes, that fucking the rest of that man's shit is terrible. And then
No. relevance.
honestly, like, fuck, I don't know. Maybe
Fuck.
Rapper's Delight.
What a killer top 4.
Rapper's Delight. You're
Sugar
going
Hill
Sugar
Gang.
Hill Gang.
I do like that song. That or like
Ned's trying to start beef. He said, "Well, who are the first rappers?" Fuck
no.
'em.
Screw those guys.
Honestly, I'd probably put like Cypress Hill. I really like the one song. I don't get why people like their other stuff. It literally all sounds like the exact same song over and over and over again. But I do really like.
Well, you like that one.
I do
song,
really like the
though.
one song. So I put them up there. Sorry, everybody.
Do you know any of them?
No, actually, funny enough.
Dang.
I
A
don't know.
plus. A plus list.
You know, Ned sent me a video of Tool performing with a rapper, and I thought he was sending it to me because it was Dirty Black's friend, and Ned didn't realize that it was Dirty Black.
Was it really?
So I'm 99% sure. Yeah, I sent it to him and asked.
That's
him.
insane.
I'll let you know when you respond. But our degrees of separation from famous people are not horribly far, but that's probably because we're desperate to be famous people. So we would be in circles where.
We're just of a higher caliber.
Also, I bet most of the people that we would have access to probably could end up on a one-hit wonder list. That's
Yeah, and not saying like there's anything. I would love to be a
Yeah.
one-hit wonder.
oh
Yeah,
my
why
god!
not?
I would kill
I would
6
kill
people
them.
for
That's why like I don't see it as a bad thing. It's like you did something so like impressive, like and reach such a high status that it's like I would fucking have a hard time like trying to replicate like doing like such a big song.
Thank you, nobody, for mentioning the other people that we know.
You know, it's also probably a good one.
Don't do it.
Old Time Road by Lil Nas X.
Oh, I like
You don't think
I like
he's-
a bunch of his
You
stuff.
don't think he's still doing it?
Lil Nas X.
I mean, not like I feel
What about
like
the Jack Harlow song?
That song was definitely peak, but he's done
yeah,
so
I
much.
guess I know he's done a lot too, but I feel like that's what
Yeah, that is
you
going to
know
be his
down the
one hit
road.
that-
yeah.
People are gonna know
Down
that,
the Old
but
Town
probably
Road.
Nothing else.
And it one is for the champions. All right.
That's a good song.
Hey Panini,
Oh, Hey Panini. I forgot about that.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Shout out the gays.
Coda finding ways to shout out the gays in all forms of content on this channel.
I
We
can't
love
stop.
y'all.
Album club.
Ned saying we love y'all is great. Hey, can season 3's intro music have Coda saying shout out the gays?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can that be? What do you say now? My brain is spoiled.
Yeah, my brain is spoiled.
That's a good one. All right. Album club.
Are we ready for album club?
Yeah, we got fucking Andrew's submission this time.
Yeah, so we got Ludacris, Word of Mouth. Just to start out, it released
Mouth.
November.
It's mouth.
Yeah, it's mouth.
Mouth. Word of Mouth.
Yeah.
My bad. Released
Says it right
November
there.
27th, 2001. The singles on this were Area Code, Rollout, Saturday, and Move Bitch. It debuted at number 3 on Billboard's Top 200 with 281,000 first week sales. And relatively recently, in 2001, it was certified 4 times platinum.
21?
21.
2022, actually, my bad.
You said 2001. That's crazy. 9/11 on the brain.
What's that? What's
Did
9/11?
did Ned just
I
belch?
did. I did.
That was so loud it made it through the Discord noise cancellation.
It canceled.
Oh no.
Who wants to go first? Luda. Sorry.
I can go first because I don't have like a whole lot, so I'll just get
You?
it out of the way.
Oh no.
For this one specific, it didn't hit me that hard on this one.
Have you ever heard it before?
No, this is the first Ludacris album I've listened to. But of course I've heard Move Bitch, Get Out the Way, Get Out the Way, Bitch, Get Out the Way.
That's the full title.
Yeah, that's the full title.
Yeah.
Favorite songs: Area Codes, Growing Pains, Freaky Things, Move Bitch. I think he had the best flow on Freaky Things, and it was kind of an interesting beat. But he's just talking about some freaky deek stuff.
Yeah, that was.
But I think the best song on there,
I had to tell my kids to leave the room.
I think Growing Pains is the best song on that album. Move Bitch is just a classic, you know.
What can I say? It's a classic.
It's a classic. You can't that's like probably one of the most like memed songs in like movies, like internet history. Like Move Bitch is like in so many things.
And sometimes it's just move and gets cut off.
yeah, like
you
it's,
know what it
it's
is.
crazy. Exactly. You know exactly what it is. I didn't really like start fucking with this album till like halfway through, till it got to like, you know, the ones that I mentioned pretty much. It's alright. Like I said, I don't got a whole lot to say about it.
It's aight.
I'm not a big Ludacris fan. I think he can definitely rap, and I think this one he's just kind of like, it's a fun album to listen to. I think he had fun with it.
He's
Yeah.
just having a good time.
I'll give it a 7.5 out of 13 Coda Bs. That's where I'm at.
That's where you're at.
Yeah, shout out Ludacris. Shout out the gays.
Oh.
All right, I'll go. Let me add him. I just a fun anecdote. I was listening to this album, and Ellis walks in. He goes, "You listening to Ludacris?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Is it Battle of the Sexes?" And I was like, "No, it's Word of Mouth." And he goes, "I only like that one," and then walked out of the room. And I was like, "That's a crazy album to like that much."
Also, the first thing he says on this album, or the first thing to be said, is the royal penis is cleaned or something like that.
Oh yeah,
That shit
that
threw
little
me off
audio
guard.
clip.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny.
I think the best part of this album is that it feels so aggressively like 2001, but I also think that's probably its biggest setback now as well in some ways. Like, it was refreshing to hear an album that was so like the CDs that I had growing up. I'm pretty sure I had this one. But it is a bit grating to listen to because albums from this era were made so theatrically that it suffers similarly, not the same, but similarly to the way the ICP album exists in this existential need to constantly be funny, even around the songs. And I don't know, there just wasn't a lot of breaks between me hearing people talking and calling and driving and doing stuff amongst songs. I also didn't like songs that I remember liking. Like, I didn't like Coming to America. Maybe that was the one. Or Go to Sleep. I didn't like Go to Sleep, and I feel like that was the one I used to play the most when I was younger. But I liked Roll Out and Move Bitch more now, honestly, because I don't just listen to it because it's existed so much in popular culture. So to hear the songs in their entirety, I liked them more than I remember. And Area Codes, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? It's for sure. It's for sure one of the best ones on here. I forgot Mystical was on Move Bitch, and I could have done without that for sure. For a lot of reasons, not just because Mystical's a terrible person, but for sure that as well. And Four Eyes is on Word of Mouth, which I did not know that little freestyle. And Dirty Black has a couple of songs with Dude, and I think he's Snoop Dogg's cousin or something. He's a really, really good freestyle, lyrical miracle head-ass rapper. I follow him on Instagram, and it's funny just knowing he has an Android 2, just seeing his little freestyle videos of him rapping into the camera. Old ass dude. Freaky Things is great. I agree with Coda on that. But overall, I just think it's a really strong. It's very Southern Eminem to me, and but I do think it suffers in the same way a lot of the old Eminem albums suffer, in that it gets grating with the skits and the comedy. It's certainly not subtle in everything that it does. But there's some great classics on here. It's a really well put together and produced album. I think I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 13 Coda Bs, me personally. Have you met Ned?
Hey.
Hi, Ned.
What do y'all think I thought of it?
I haven't.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good game.
bro.
I think you
Did
I think you
Ned
loved it.
hate it?
I think
I
Ned
think
loved
Ned's
it.
probably loved it.
He's going to give it 6 big booms.
Oh my god, don't you.
Sorry your brother died.
Five big boom. God, that meme is terrible.
That's
I
awesome.
actually like this album. I thought it was pretty good.
I knew it. Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, the only note I have is there is too many skits. That is the only note I have. Way too many skits. I was like, it's kind of...
It gets great.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of almost taking you out instead of pulling you in. Skits should be like, almost pull you into an album more, I feel like. Like, storytelling. This just kind of takes me out. It's like, all right, whatever. I think this...
There's some skits on albums I feel like I learn the words to.
Right.
They're a part of the songs and album to me, but they're all skip on this
I think the
one.
production on this album is okay, but the beats are good. The production's fine. Like, it's not... I don't think it's anything crazy. But the beats... I like the beats a lot, actually. I think this album has, like, a ton of really good beats. My least favorite, for sure, is the Go to Sleep. I think that song's pretty meh. But pretty much every other song I like
liked it
to
when I
some
was young.
degree. Rollout's awesome. That's probably my favorite song on the album. Either that or Area Codes. Area Codes is really good.
Nate Dogg is a R.I.P. Nate Dogg,
I would say by like
and shout out the guy.
I liked the end of the album, but it did kind of was like, okay, like I started to kind of disconnect a little bit by the end, but they were still like good. I was like, okay, these are good songs, but definitely it's an hour and 20 minutes long. If it was like an hour long, they took 20.
It could have been an hour. For
Right.
Sure.
There's just too much in it too. But no, there was a bunch of songs I liked actually. Yeah, Move Bitch. That song's great. Growing Pains is good. Area Codes is awesome. Coming to America is actually pretty good. I like that one. Cry Babies is good. No, there's a lot of good shit on here. And his rapping. I didn't like when I first like learned about Ludacris, I saw like the weird stuff, like the memes and like him with the big fists and shit. Like, so I kind of just thought he was like,
He really is Southern Eminem. Like, it was very, very funny and over exaggerated, but he
right.
can
No,
rap.
he raps really good. Like Rollout when he fucking starts going with I think it's Twisted. I don't remember which one, but they go off. And I was like, okay, this is all right. They're pretty good. But yeah, I dug it. I'm gonna give it a 10. Coda Bees.
Whoa. Is that your highest
No,
score?
I think my highest is an 11.5 with Roysta,
Wow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
and an 11 with Jay-Z's.
Nice.
So I'm putting it at like a 10. It's just under. The only thing I didn't like about
Way
it
to
was the
bring 'em up
bits.
again.
Too many bits, and they were just there. It's like these are pointless. But
I mean,
I dug it.
That's high Ned praise.
I love when you love
That-
I do too. It makes me excited when we get Ned to be like, I actually like this one. The little silence before he says it.
I do be doing that. You gotta pause for dramatic effect.
You do be doing it.
Sandra.
All right. Yeah, I feel
Low.
like I kind of have bits and pieces of all of yours that I agree with. I feel like it's definitely skit heavy. And so that does kind of like take you out of it a little bit. And then also with just like him being Southern Eminem, I feel like is spot on. And then just in general, I feel like this album had like a lot of, you could feel the Southern influence to it. Like, he doesn't rap
Mouf.
like Big Boy or Andre, but it has an Outkast feel to it, even with like, a lot of Outkast albums are pretty skit heavy. And so I feel like that was my kind of biggest thing, was just hearing that Southern influence to it. But similarly, I liked Area Codes. Obviously, how could you not like a song with Nate Dogg doing the chorus? Obviously, Move Bitch. Growing Pains is pretty good. I also liked, let's see, Get the Fuck Back was decent. But yeah, I feel like that's sort of kind of my overall take, was just kind of maybe good, not great album. And
What
so
made you
I
pick
think,
this one?
when we did it, I just shuffled my music and landed on it and was kind of like, ooh, that might be good. I actually, though, think I was thinking of a different album, because there was a song I was looking for, and I didn't even like really go look through his albums and try to find which one it was. But there was a song I like had in mind from Ludacris, and I thought it was on this album, and it wasn't. And so that's kind of why I picked it. But
Perfect. Ned would have
yeah,
hated the other one.
I think I'm going to go.
Fuck.
It was a coin flip. I think I'm gonna go probably. I'm gonna go same with you and say 8.5. I don't think it's
8.5
quite a
go to
9,
B's.
but 8 felt low.
Top half or bottom half?
You can have the top half.
Fuck.
All right.
We all were pretty close.
Andrew wants your penis, Kodo.
Well,
You know,
That was actually a John Mulaney joke. So
John
I was hoping you guys would
Mulaney.
have caught that.
no.
Oh no, he's not our dad.
he's finally, caving in.
All right.
He's accepting his heritage.
We're going to move on to submissions now. You can submit your songs to enter our spin wheel, where if we land on you, we will discuss you on the podcast. The song you submit, send that into acquiredtasteaf@gmail.com, and we'll maybe listen to your song on here. This week we had Cadillac Monty, Naughty List. Ned?
Ned, you got to start it off.
Ned starts off this section, and he's
You're
been thinking
contractually
about what he was
obligated.
going to say this whole episode, I'm sure.
I plead the fifth on this one.
I can go.
No, I can go. So there are definitely parts that are very good, I think. On a technical, you are hitting, like, you rap on the... Wait, I don't know what the word would be for it. It's... just the timing is good. It's just... there's that.
You ride the beat.
Yes. And it's, like, sharp. It actually, like, hits hard. But there's just parts that are kind of cringy a little bit. Because it's a song about Santa. Also, that bridge is a little rough. You might need to re-record that. You're definitely hitting some weird notes. It sounds odd. And honestly, like, give it a little bit more harumph. You need to put a little bit more gusto in your voice. Or do, like, some double layering, maybe. But there was definitely parts I liked. I was like, all right. But there was definitely parts I was like, oh, you might need to do something here. Please don't kill me.
Hey, it's a fun song.
Yeah.
All right,
It's,
Coda, you seem like you want to go next.
Yeah, I'm jumping in here. It's a fun song. I love themed songs. I looked at Fig because he's
Coda thinks I'm a seasonal rapper.
a seasonal rapper, and I'm gonna keep bringing this up until he does one for each holiday.
I don't think I'm a seasonal rapper.
But yeah, no, I thought like it started off strong. I liked the the naughty list. It's a good concept if you really think about it. But yeah, no,
I'm really thinking.
it threw me. The only thing that threw me off was the part where you're singing a little bit. It just sounded kind of off, like out of key, and the timing was a little bit weird. There's some good rapping on here though. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up. But like Fig was saying earlier, I think it is like pretty well mixed.
I personally think it's the best mixed
Yeah.
song we've
Yeah.
gotten. Like,
Like,
it was the most well produced song, for sure.
I think it's a cool concept. I love the Christmas beat. Like that shit is just that like caught me a little bit. And then
Obviously, I'm sure you submitted this around Christmas.
yeah, we're a bit late.
Yeah, that's just the nature of saying, "Hey, everyone send something to an email." But
And
Well,
the nature
it got
of the
me
spin wheel.
got me in the festivities, the spirit of Christmas.
hey, if I could add another wheel, I would. I think wheels lead to chaos, which leads to good content. I don't think good content comes out of organization. I think you need it to create the content.
Yeah.
You
but
got to
there has to be
drive to the
chaos within.
content with your wheels.
Yeah, I'll step in. Like I was just saying, I do production both in the beat and in the engineering. It sounds like one of the most professional submissions we've gotten, and obviously it's silly and tongue in cheek. It's a dancing bad bitch anthem about Christmas. I'm not going to be brought to tears with emotion about it for sure. It did make me chuckle more than once, which I think its intent was to do. But I agree that bridge, that's the main part that didn't do it for me, that took me out.
Yeah, I feel that.
Not even because I don't think you could sing. I just think that type of classical music, instrumental singing over it that a lot of people have done, even in the industry, just isn't. It isn't for me. It just sounds kind of corny, and I know doing a Christmas song period is corny. I've done two, because I am in fact a seasonal rapper. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Well mixed, funny. My biggest, if you're looking for the constructive criticism, is for sure it lies within that bridge.
Yeah, there's some good aspects.
Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's I like the idea of it, just because, like you said, it's kind of just a funny, like, hey, it's Christmas time, here's this, like, kitschy, silly, whatever you want to call it, song. The rapping was good throughout. You know, there was some funny parts of it. Same thing about the bridge, though. That wasn't good, really. And yeah, I mean, pretty much that's all I got.
All right.
Thanks for the submission.
Thank you for your submission, and thank you everybody who has submitted. We promise we will get to you. If you send it in, you're going on the wheel. We'll get to it. Once it's on the wheel, you're locked in. Unless something horrible happens to you, in which case we will delete you from the wheel. Yep. Continuing our song discussion time, we have a Fish song this week, Sun Gon' Rise, with Figure 8, JC Cordetta, and Ellis in the 810, and we're going to play that right
today, so I packed 4-5 in case. So much hate off in the hood, I just wanna fly away. The sun gon' rise today, it's gon' find a way. I might die today, I'm like a mile away. I don't want you so stressed.
And we're back.
Yeah.
We actually are back this time.
What did you guys hear what I did last episode?
Yeah, it was good.
It took me a long time. That took longer than the Discord thing to continuously add the song in every and we're back. So we're not going to do that ever again. I'll just delete the segment. I'll delete it. What do you guys think?
I like this song. I like the it's a really good chorus, like the sun gon' rise today and I'll find a way. There's some parts that kind of like I feel like JC didn't need to be auto-tuned on there.
No, for sure.
Like
not.
some of
there
the-
is a version out where he is not.
Okay, I was
We
gonna say
re-recorded
it's
that
just
song.
the mixing on that song that throws me off. But everyone rapped really nicely on that one, and it's a fun song. It's a good time. The video is pretty cool.
Yeah, occasionally there's a video that lines up with the Fish song of the week, and we get to watch a video. Yeah, I like this one. I think it's another. Past couple of weeks, we've had a few songs from this era that hold up now and are for sure still listenable. I think this one is on the list for our best of 365 little project we're going to put out. A little compilation, I think is the term for that. Yeah, I really like Ellis's verse. I like JC's verse. I think me and JC tend to make pretty good music together.
Yeah, I'll say he's one of the fish that don't miss.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I like JC a lot.
He does not miss.
There's not a lot of waste in his bars. Not a lot of room for filler words or anything. But yeah, like this one. Holds up.
Yeah, I thought it held up well too. I agree. JC with autotune wasn't maybe the best choice, but I like his verse. I like your guys' verses. I feel like it holds up well for sure.
I think that's why we re-recorded it. I think we lost the stems and specifically booked a session to re-record, like after the video came out, before the song was on all platforms. Because I think the song version that's out, he doesn't have autotune. So it's funny you guys say that, because we felt the same way 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Nedley, you good?
Yeah, it's all right. I think, personally, that era was like the worst era for us. The songs weren't bad. It was just I don't know. Might have been, I don't know, all the drugs. But I do think that this is one of the better songs of that era for sure. Honestly, I think any auto-tune in it was I think could have been taken out. I think just you singing without the auto-tune would have been better. Because it is like, I don't know, it's a little distracting. But the hook it's a good hook. And JC is always great. Definitely on JC, I think there could have been no auto-tune. And the production on it is okay. We've definitely done way better. But it is definitely of that era one of the better. It's one of the ones I remember. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I remember this one.
Yeah.
There's a grip of songs that
I mean, we put out 300
Right.
songs during that time. Not a lot of them got
Right.
videos. If there is a corresponding video, it's generally one of the better ones.
and yeah.
All right.
Are we generally discussing?
Did you guys see the 35 Eminem songs leaked?
No, I did not.
I didn't see anything about the leaks, but then I saw something about like one of his publicists or something put out a statement, and then it kind of made me
condemning
like, go down the rabbit hole and being like, oh, I see. And I didn't check anything out. I just know there was some questionable lyrics.
I saw Royce tweet, I know fans are hungry for more stuff, but y'all's boy just got violated. So, like, I don't know. I didn't listen.
Yeah, I didn't. I typically don't listen to leaks.
As much as I want to hear it, but maybe they'll just drop all of it as a thing since it's out. May as well get your money for it.
Yeah, who knows?
Yep.
Do you guys remember the Lions?
Yeah.
Womp womp.
What a bad day.
Don't womp womp. I have 249 days before I get to be excited about it again.
They went out sad, just like my Oregon Ducks in the college football playoffs. So
That was horrible, bro.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
I love sports ball.
The Lions went out sad. Did you? I saw 42
I think
Doug
it was
tweet.
less sad than the Ducks.
Do you though?
Yeah,
Fuck.
the Ducks went out sad.
We've never been to the Super Bowl. We've never been there. We don't even know what it sounds like, what it smells like, what it looks like. This was our best season in 112 years. That's a fucking ridiculous thing to say out loud. That sounds like a cartoon. Where you're like, yeah, the Box Boys haven't been good in 112 years. It's not real life, bro. Did you see 42 Doug tweeted, fuck you, Goff, you bitch. You're getting a diss track coming tomorrow. And then today he tweeted, it's all right, Goff. It wasn't just your fault. We good.
They also just had so many injuries that it was just like, it was bound to come to a halt, I feel like.
Say what you want about the defense, but 5 turnovers. Yeah.
Maybe next year I'll try and give a damn about sports for you, Fig.
For me?
For you, bro. I'll be there. I'll be a Lions fan next year.
Oh my God. Can we all be Lions fans next year? Do we want to start a podcast called The Northwest Lions where we just talk about how the Lions should be Portland's team because there's no football team here?
No.
Penei Sewell is a former Duck, so I can partially get on board with that. I don't really have an NFL team either.
I knew that. I didn't make that connection to you, but I did know that about him, and that makes me like him more.
Yeah.
All right, we're not a sports podcast. Thanks for indulging. I tried to bring it back to hip hop by saying 42 Doug dissed our quarterback, but boo this man.
I'd like to point out, seconds before recording this podcast, I spilled a full cup of water on my seat and on my floor, and I've been trying to act like I'm not affected by it, but my feet are soaking wet right now. So that's where I'm at mentally.
And to our taste buds, Coda's feet are something special. So
yeah, it's not good.
you don't want them damp.
You don't want them moist, bro.
Go catch something.
It's already...
Yeah, his money makers can't be moist.
That's my next album. My money makers can't be moist.
Yeah, no, people pay me to put my shoes on.
I hate it.
I remember when Mello came over and you weren't here. He's like, I left my boots in Coda's room, and he like opened your door and then turns around and goes, Coda's had a foot problem since we were kids, and then just like grabs his boots and walks away.
As if that stinky motherfucker hasn't slept
I knew
on
that's exactly where you were
on
going.
my goddamn floor and couch since we were fucking growing up and hasn't had the most rancid feet. Fuck you, Jacob, for that.
Oh.
Also, don't leave your shit in my room then. That's so your fault.
Go check out the Spin Wheel to find out what we're listening to next week. Thank you to King Palm. Use code KPTASTE for 20% off your entire order at kingpalm.com. Taste your later foot
And
buds.
we're back.
And with that,
We just pulled off a perfect episode.
if Andrew's gonna start saying "and we're back," you get to start saying that.
27 of them in a row.
All right.
My brain is now spoiled.
Dirtling with his own riff, you know what I mean? Nobody make fun of me.